The last tradition that I want to talk about, which I think is the most bizarre, creepy, whatever you want to call it, is the Krampus, the anti-Santa. So the Krampus is known for wandering the streets in search of badly behaved children. This is so creepy. So in Austria specifically, people will dress up in these like really horrifying masks, and they'll walk around and they'll prank kids and people. And there's even an annual Krampus parade in Vienna. And there's been movies made about this.
There's like 20 movies on it.
There's
a lot of them.
There are. And these, if you look at some of the illustrations too of the Krampus.
Comic books, they're scary.
I mean, they're really scary looking. The Krampus movie that I saw that I liked, that I think is probably worth watching, is I think it's just called Krampus. It was in 2015. Toni Collette is in it. The guy that plays Todd Packer in The Office, I don't know his name, but he's in it. Who's the other guy? Adam Scott.
Adam Scott from Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, he's in it. And then the kid in the movie is the same kid from the movie Chef, MJ Anthony.
Yes.
And it's just, it's a good movie. It's scary. Don't watch it with little kids.
You know what? It is a good movie. And I think we didn't even talk about watching that one again this year. We really should.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about movies in a minute when we talk about our own Christmas traditions. Yeah, but I wanted to mention that because that is a movie. It ties in with the Krampus tradition.
I actually saw another Krampus one with William Shatner. That was,
really?
Yeah, it was like rated R. So not as good as the other one that Tara is speaking of. Now, those are two of them. There's like 30 of these movies.
Do you know, I don't even remember. I'm trying to remember the name of the movie we watched last year with James. It was a Finnish movie.
It was bad.
It had like these really scary naked elves.
It was really bad.
I didn't realize how.
But they were humans. They were.
It was like, oh my God, it was like imported goods or
it was
exported. What was the name of it?
We've been ripped off so many times, and I know you have also. Netflix is one of the worst perpetrators in this regard. You know, the infinite, I guess, quest for content at a decent price makes them have some good movies and then some of the worst movies you've ever seen in your life, and they're blended in the same section. Like, you'll be like, oh, Legends of the Fall, Braveheart, Shawshank Redemption. Oh, this movie with naked elves. And then like, it just, and you like this, well, it must be good because it's next to these other movies. And I don't know. And you know what's the worst when you start watching these movies? And we do this often, and you probably do it with your family. You get invested, you're like 30 minutes in, you're 40 minutes in. Well, then at that point, you can't watch it. You gotta finish it.
Yeah.
There was a movie recently that we just saw, and I love Jordan Peele. I think he's hysterical in Key and Peele, and you know, he's obviously extremely talented. He did the Al Pacino show, that one. He did
Get Out was good.
Yeah, Get Out. He did the remake of The Twilight Zone, but the one that was really not good was, what was the name of it?
Nope. Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
I was disappointed because I love
the movie
him.
was a big nope for me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just me, it was everyone.
I love Jordan Peele. I do enjoy impersonating his many characters.
If you haven't seen Key and Peele, there are some of the funniest individual skits you will ever see. My number one is what, Tara?
Substitute teacher?
No, not everybody's number one. Everybody's number one is a substitute teacher.
You like the one from like where they're aerobics guys from the 80s.
The 80s aerobics instructor. If you haven't seen that one, just go on YouTube, type it in. You will die laughing. Yeah, another really good one by them. And it's a dark one. This is actually where you could see Jordan Peele kind of like went off the rails. And this is when he was getting the idea to make all these horror movies. It was the Family Matters episode.
Oh, that one. Yeah. And then also Flicker.
Flicker,
where
too.
He like flicks the guys. My favorite is any of the Megan ones where he plays Megan and then Keegan Key plays Megan's boyfriend, Andre. And that's just so funny. And then the other one is The Eternal from Within.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
they were making all this stuff.
Let's not talk about
They were
that here,
making
but
all
you
this
can
stuff
you
when
can watch that
Saturday
one.
Night Live was absolutely horrendous for all these years. There's all
Yeah.
this other stuff going on around it.
They're the best.